The Show 16.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
16, Chicago White Sox.
With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He showed us last season that he's a 300 hitter, and it's no surprise when you look at the way he approaches his at-bats. He's a constant problem for opposing pitchers, and that's always fun to watch.
Michael Brantley makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, left fielder, number 23.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Francisco Lindor will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera on the move. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cabrera. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Jason Kipnis will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. He's set. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Batting fourth, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Mike Napoli now.
Napoli.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Boy, oh boy, that's now 3 straight home runs. Back-to-back-to-back jacks, and we're only in the first inning. And now, I wouldn't be surprised to see that bullpen spring into action, because it's really tough to endure this type of inning and then go on to pitch an effective game.
Sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Chisenhall. He'll head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Jose Ramirez will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. swing and a liner, but foul. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Well, when you've got a big lead, I guess you can afford to take some chances, but this seemed doomed from the start, and this winds up becoming a pretty easy double play.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. High and deep to right center field. Eaton going back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Hard liner toward short, and the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 7-0.
Well, I might not have been ready to declare this one over a minute ago, but now a 7-0 lead in the first. This one is O-V-E-R, over. I hope folks weren't late in arriving because they're going to get a shock when they see that scoreboard.
Settling in now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Chris Beck will go to work much earlier than anticipated here as he'll try and sort this mess out in the very first inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Striding into the box, Mike Napoli. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. A two-run home run for Mike Napoli. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Garcia is there to make the catch. And time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Steve, what's the key to starting out 1-0 here at home for them?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Adam Eaton.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Number 12 will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jose Abreu will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jose Abreu.
Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Lindor settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Jose Ramirez will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Number 30 stands
30.
in. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cabrera going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 55.
Roberto Perez strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Michael Brantley stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Eaton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third, and Brantley is in there at third base. He's got himself a triple.
Now batting. Shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Second baseman number 20.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hit well on the ground to first. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Indians on top, 14-0. Todd Frazier will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Baseman Todd
Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 1 away.
batting fifth.
Into the box,
baseman,
Justin Morneau. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brett Laurie will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Back at U.S. Cellular on the south side as you get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Mike Napoli stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line towards center field. One away here to begin the third.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
The batter,
number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cabrera going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, add one more onto the lead as the run scores here on the triple. With still only one away, they can potentially stretch this lead out even further.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. Line toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. And it might not be over yet.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Eaton going back on it, still going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
If you're going to finish off a cycle, you may as well do it with the long ball. You had to figure he'd be swinging for the fences when he got up there, and sure enough, he puts a charge into this one to put his name in the record books.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line toward the alley in left center. Cabrera is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Melky Cabrera will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And
Ball
low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
Avisail Garcia will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
A strike, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded to the right. Underhanded flip. Throw gets him. 2 down. Alex Avila will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and as you can see, they are way behind. Mike Napoli strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Mike Napoli.
Line drive to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Now another one hit deep to left. Eaton ranging back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Into the box, number 30. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Adam Eaton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Bauer's ready. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And that's taken for a called strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Got him. Jose Abreu digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Michael Brantley will stand in, and I don't know how you top this performance as he already has hit for the cycle.
Wow, I mean, I hope he's got that DVR programmed at home. He's going to want to relive this one for a long time, over and over and over again.
Cabrera will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Francisco Lindor steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the 2nd. But right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Second baseman number 22.
Jason Kipnis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Out in front of it, strike 1. High and deep to center field. Eaton looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Garcia looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Todd Frazier will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Ramirez is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Brett Laurie in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Into the seats, 0-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Matt Albers will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Eaton is under it. 1 down. Jose Ramirez comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The batter,
Number 30 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning.
the catcher, number 65.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Roberto Perez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Cabrera going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tribe lead this one 25-0. Melky Cabrera will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. Lindor comes up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. All even now, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Michael Brantley steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
He's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton looks up. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Second base.
Jason Kipnis digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting. Designated
Mike Napoli will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And the runner from second is in to score. So won't get him.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Eaton ranging back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. The relay throw, and this is dropped at third base.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Adam Eaton steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall has a read on it, 1 out.
now batting. Number 12.
Number 12 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Jose Abreu will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Zach Putnam will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 30 will have a shot now, needing only a single, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. Drives it out to deep right center field. Eaton racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Wow, he has just completed the last leg of a true baseball rarity, hitting for the cycle.
Yeah, good for him. You know, for a long time, a cycle was actually more rare than a no-hitter. That's no longer the case, but it's still very special. And this is not a game he'll likely forget, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a while, too.
Back to Morneau, a double play. Michael Brantley stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. first pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Out into right center. Well hit. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
We've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Todd Frazier will stand in their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Justin Morneau will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Back in standing.
Keeping him close.
A runner at first with no outs here. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Bauer pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit to third. Right to him. Kipnis. Back to first, and Morneau grounds into the double play.
Now batting, second baseman,
Brett Laurie will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fair to say, things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Jake Petrichka will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mike Napoli comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Carlos Santana stands in for his 7th at-bat now. He's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
Eaton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Around first is Chisenhall. He'll head for second now. Around second, he'll try for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Up next for Cleveland,
Jose Ramirez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Eaton racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
now batting, number 30.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting,
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Melky Cabrera will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 away.
up next for the White Sox,
Avisail Garcia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Michael Brantley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.